Hello everyone and welcome to the SCG game night here at Grey Ogre Games powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside everyone's favourite Po.
Solomon Po.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I feel tired. Very tired.
What happened to Jeffrey? Did you like conk him out and like in the back?
For?
Like while he was not watching and then you just like karate chop him?
Why? What happened?
Because you wanted to replace him, right?
No lah.
No, you
He's
didn't
taking a
want
break, man. He's coming back later.
Oh, okay. Just now you lost the match of Scissors Paper Stone. Or you
I
won.
won.
You won.
Then he
Yeah,
came.
that's why you got to.
So he has to do the extra one.
That's
right.
Okay. So this is a chore lah for your.
As in, I was fine in the morning, but now suddenly I dying. I don't know why.
Oh man.
Must be the
Hey, go get some.
one cup of kopi, one cup of coffee, one cup of teh.
Oh, okay. Too much caffeine.
The super mixture.
The super yin yang of the mixers. Okay, so this is round 2 of our SCG game night. It's our standard tournament every week. On the left side you see Gabriel Mauri, and on the right side is Tae Jun Hao. And both of them, Jun Hao plays a lot of standard, but Gabriel actually plays a lot more vintage and legacy than he does standard, and this is very interesting to watch these two players play. One, because Gabriel doesn't play a lot of standard, but Jun Hao is actually piloting a very strange deck, a very interesting brew, right?
Yep, by Kevin Chu.
This is the 4-color rights deck with the Nahiri not Emrakul package.
Yeah.
But the Nahiri, what's
Dragon Lord Ataka.
Dragon Lord Ataka, right? Although, speaking of Emrakul, have you seen the new spoiler?
Yeah, 13.
Well,
that's not indestructible again.
it's almost indestructible. Can't be a target of instance, which is very strange, I feel. But the old one, of course, is a little too overpowered, man.
Feels like a flavor fail and Hidden Dragon Slayer can kill it.
It should also say that hidden protection from Hidden Dragon Slayer, right?
It's like, hiya, chop die. Wow, okay.
I don't think Hidden Dragon Slayer will use karate chop to take down dragons.
Or
right?
Reflection Mage comes down and bounce that shit. But it's on cast, right? You get the extra turn.
Yeah, on cast you get you don't get the extra turn, you get your opponent's turn.
Okay, so they can.
So it's the worst fears, put into this thing. So we see Gabriel playing Reflector Mage and the Silver Advocate. Jun Hao following up with
Meta
Reshaper, which is actually a very good answer to either of these creatures until, of course, Gabriel gets his 6th land. Then the Silver Advocate becomes a 4/5. But Meta Reshaper can trade off with either of these creatures. If Gabriel doesn't have, let's say, Thalia's Lieutenant,
I think if he has a collected company, he should main phase it.
Yeah, you should main phase it. Oh, but he has the Dromoka's command.
Oh.
Just wondering whether you should fire it off right now because if he fires off the Dromoka's command right now.
Okay, Gabriel asking what Meta Reshaper actually does. For those that don't know, when it dies, you flip the top card of your deck. If it's 3 mana cost and below, you can put it onto the battlefield. If not, you put it in your hand.
Yeah, sometimes you want the cards to be in your hand even though it's 3 mana or less. I don't know in all the cases. For example, let's say if you have a Nisa on board, or you have another legendary creature on board, you definitely don't want to just put it on board. Just keep it in your hand, and it's okay.
I feel this is the safer play. So he flips, goes into. But I think I would have gone with the attack Silver Advocate, trade, then after that pass the turn with Ojutai's command up. Then you can counter a spell and bring back Silver Advocate.
Oh yeah, that would be a nice play. But he's just going to go be very aggressive. Puts down another Silver Advocate with 3 creatures on board. What does Jun Hao have to answer? I believe he has his own Silver Advocate to be able to block.
One of them is a 3/4 though.
Yeah, once it's 3/4, well, that's unfortunate. You'll have to let that through. But right now he's up on 1 mana because of the Meta Reshaper. Let's see. And Chunhao, what does he get? What's in his hand? If he's got another land, he can cast the other Matter Reshaper that's in his hand. And the Silver Advocate that got bounced, but he has a... Alright, so Silver Advocate lays a land. And he's going to Declaration in Stone. Wow, the value.
See, that's why this play isn't as good as the Ojai play.
Exactly.
But I mean, your opponent didn't have the Declaration in Stone.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be relatively far ahead.
Yeah. One of the things that I think if you're playing in Standard right now to be aware of is the Declaration in Stone. So don't commit too many creatures of the same type on the board. I saw that on Sunday when we were playing the WMCQ. Some guy put on 3 Silver Advocates and just got wiped out with 1 Declaration of Stone.
So now you see the problem with getting your Silver Advocates exiled. Your Ojai command now is a...
Doesn't get it back.
Sort of, kind of critic command.
But only for creatures.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You might want to gain that 4 life, right? Insang! No, you don't.
Not in this situation.
Alright, so
obviously not countering that.
Yeah, not gonna do anything about that. So something that's of more value. But Chunhao seems to be right.
If he has a land,
lot of lands in hand.
I think getting to 6 mana is essential for Chunhao's deck.
Yeah, the Silver Advocates become very,
not need a Silver
very
Advocate for the Displacer as well.
The Displacer?
Yeah.
Oh,
so you can cast Displacer
right.
and Displace in the same
blink,
turn.
right.
Yeah.
Alright, so another Elvish Visionary, but instead he's going
now
to...
we gotta pull the trigger. Let me counter and draw a card, bro.
Yeah, so instead of you getting the extra creature, now I get to...
We should actually fetch first, but...
Yeah. So yeah, he fetches after he's done that. Yeah, you should actually fetch first, right?
I mean...
In case you either draw the land that you were looking for. For example, right now he's looking for a waste, which kind of indicates that he's actually running... he's not running the just a human...
Yeah, should be running his own Displacer.
Yep. So he probably has his own Displacer, which I guess is pretty good in this matchup. Draws a Yavi Mayako, is probably going to play that.
Yeah, the play is probably just Dustwatch Recruiter pass, then activate
the Dustwatch Recruiter ability. Ooh, is he going to do that? Okay, so crack a clue first. Draw a card. I don't quite like that. You could what would you be looking for in this scenario that isn't that your Dustwatch Recruiter can't find?
Could find a company or a Reflector Mage, but
that's true. Okay, so Nisa hits the battlefield. I feel that Nisa should have come down next turn. He could have cast the 2 Dustwatch Recruiter that's in his hand. I believe he's got 2, right? I think he's got 2, unless I was mistaken. One of them was actually a Nisa instead. But yeah. More efficient for mana, but I think he's been burned by the earlier Declaration in Stone, which may have him not wanting to cast the Dustwatch Recruiters.
So if Gabriel, how you pronounce his name?
Gabriel. Actually, it's Gabriele. He's from Italian descent. So in Italy, you pronounce all the would you call it phonetics? No, right? You pronounce all the... Hey, you're an English major, come on.
All the vowels.
All the vowels?
I don't know. I am of no Italian descent.
What are they called? What the syllables? The syllable things? I don't know. My English is fail. So, yeah.
It's a bit hard for... When you study British English.
Yeah.
And then... Some stuff are silent for no reason, and then you tell me to say all the syllables. It just don't. It don't make English sense. Is not a logical language, so even a major wouldn't know what the hell's going on.
Okay, so we see Gabriel bounce back the Silver Advocate and probably playing his own or playing the Dustwatch Recruiter. Playing land and just passing the turn.
So I feel this is a game of who can find their displacer first, because both of them have a Reflector Mage on the field.
Yep.
So the first one that gets it off is probably gonna win.
Yeah, Gabriel here has more than enough mana to just keep displacing. Once he starts off with one, and then it becomes nigh impossible for Junhao to come back. Since if Gabriel gets his displacer going, he's got 2 Reflector Mages. Very difficult for Junhao to deal with. So what is he gonna run out this?
Junhao should go with the displacer plan.
Yeah.
So basically,
just
cast a
activate
2-drop if he has one. Lay a land and then activate Dustwatch
twice. Yeah.
But maybe he'll want to Reflector Mage the Dustwatch because Gabriel can't activate it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so he's got his own Nisa. Enters the battlefield. He's gonna lay a land, flip a card. He doesn't search his deck because he's probably
Nisa.
foil Nisa and foil lands. By the way.
Some swag.
Yeah. Gotta show off that GM money. You own the shop. You gotta show the world. Well, you see Bant's Jun deck?
Bant's
exactly. So
it's like lay Gru land, opponent gets minus 10 morale.
Oh yeah. I kill you with money. It's like foil Liliana.
Bro, this land costs more than half your deck.
Usually in my case, the land costs more than my deck because I run the budget brews on the weird budget brews. I can't believe it, man. One bloody Gru land is like a few $100.
It's like
gross.
I can't remember. I think it's 200 plus.
Yeah. And that's probably for a mountain or something. A bloody island would be like $400. Stupid Guru lands. Anyway, back to the game. Gabriel now.
He drew a Dromoka's command, I think.
Very good for getting rid of opponent's displacer and or Reflector Mage. I think you should be doing that.
Does he have a land? If he has a land, I think the play should be Dromoka's command
and then just activate
the thing
twice. Okay, so he's going to look for a land right now.
Both of them choosing the Nisa route.
Yep.
I don't think I would do that, but I mean...
Yeah, because he can just get blown out by a Reflector Mage. That's very problematic, especially since Junhao now has at least 3 mana to activate. He's got 1 Dustwatch Recruiter activation.
That being said, both of them have not drawn a company yet.
Yeah. Alright, so the Nisa gets him the extra land.
So maybe the plus here will get a company, and then I'll look stupid.
Maybe they're not running companies. Have you ever thought of that?
They confirm running companies.
How do you confirm?
I know because I played against Jinhao.
I can tell you what's in his deck, yeah? So instead opts for the 4/4 token that looks more like an ogre than or Cyclops rather than
the grey ogre token, man. Yeah. That's right.
Are you guys going to be making a token? We're going to be making a new token next set. It's going to be probably a zombie. No, but the bee, as in it's a bee.
Oh.
So it's an undead bee. Hey, that funny one. Come on, man. You gotta...
Man, I mean, I'll use it, but...
Gotta be the pun, man. Gotta pun. Do you watch the trailer?
No, I heard it's not bad, yeah.
It's cool. Liliana, very... She sounds... Man, she sounds sexy, but doesn't have that seductive, like, old women of mature age. Yeah? She just sounds like... young woman, which maybe not so cool, but yeah, still sounding very cool and sexy. But yeah, she at the last part, she summons a horde of zombies to go and attack Emrakul. Very cool. So Gabrielin now beating in with his 2 Reflector Mages into Nisa.
Okay, if I were Jinhao here, I think I would just chum block. Not chum block. Yeah, I'll block the Reflector Mage against the Reflector Mage. Yeah, and chum block. Yeah,
that'll be fine. It just bounces off. It's okay.
The game plan is still to find a collector company into Displacer or just find Displacer and win the game.
Yes, that's right. So
the problem here is that Gabriel can now Jamoka command +1/+1 use the other creature fight the Dustwatch Recruiter.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah, which is a
kind
of sort of blowout.
Oh no, does he do it the wrong way around?
Oh.
No, he should have put the +1/+1 counter.
No,
on
he should have
+1/+1
on the Reflector Mage. Use the other Reflector Mage to fight the
use
the 2/2.
Use the Reflector Mage that's not in
combat.
combat to go and fight the 2/2. Oh well.
Oh, Chino found Displacer, but Reflector Mage died.
Too late. Yeah.
But maybe find another Reflector Mage. Oh, brilliant!
Why are you so good at the game, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I think the
he
play.
doesn't have the land.
Nah, I think the play is you Reflector Mage the token.
Alright.
And
then Displacer.
No, I don't think you Displacer this turn. It can't die, I think. Yeah, you can't let it die.
Well, he doesn't have the land. Okay, so he can play the Meta Reshaper first.
Yeah.
Right? So Meta Reshaper.
Yep.
Alright, so
oh, he has another Reflector Mage.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
does he go for the other Reflector
I think you Reflector Mage the Dustwatch. If you
want, yeah.
That will be what I'll do. I don't want my opponent to
get
activate.
Some
he could activate twice and find a Displacer himself.
That's right. So good. Let's see what Chunhao decides to do. Does he run out the other?
Yeah.
So the other Reflector Mage going to push back the Dustwatch Recruiter, hoping that Gabriel doesn't.
So if Gabriel doesn't find like a company or Displacer here, I think the game is more or less locked from my perspective.
Yeah, since
flip. Nope. Okay, that's not bad. That's the answer,
that's
man. That's the answer.
That's still good.
That being said, it's not that good of an answer against Displacer.
Well, no, you have to wait until the first Displacer activation, then you run out the Dromoka's command, because Junhao only has one colorless source,
right?
Which is needless to say, if you don't have a lot of color sources, your Displacers don't become that powerful. So,
but will Gabriel play around it? That's the problem. He hasn't seen it.
Alright, so Jace, interesting choice here.
Would be good if there was a company in the graveyard, but there isn't.
Maybe Gabriel. Okay, so we know Chunhao is running a company. Maybe Gabriel is not running a company. Gabriel.
I have not seen a creature above 3 mana, so I have to
safely assume.
Oh,
he did not activate his Nisa?
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't activate
No, he flipped the into
No, he didn't. His Nisa is not currently at 1 counter right now. So he forgot about the Nisa activation. Maybe there is some method to the madness. No, I don't think so. I think you just forgot, right? You just draw a card is pretty good.
Did Chino plus the Nisa already?
Yeah, Chino plus the Nisa is now at 3.
So now I'll just slam the Displacer, threaten the bounce, attack with my Silver Advocate.
Okay, so he doesn't know that. Well, he knows. Oh yeah, no, Gabriele flipped over the Dromoka's command, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he did activate the Nisa, sorry. Ooh.
I would not gamble. I would just jump out one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, just give it to him.
You need to find his own Displacer.
So Chunhao knows about the.
So obviously you can't
command,
draw commands here. So
exactly.
You should just untap draw.
Just pause.
Unless you believe that you could draw another one. I don't believe.
Maybe Gabriele has the collector company.
Oh, you believe?
No.
I believe I can fly.
So
I believe I can touch the sky.
This is gonna be awkward. So he's just gonna blink one of his displays.
Your spell does not resolve, sir.
He's gonna bounce the Reflector Mage. Yep. And a bit. I think maybe a bit careless there.
Oh, he has another Dramoka one in hand, is it? No, right?
I don't think so.
No.
Alright, so he draws.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not so familiar with how Displacer works. Yeah, this is where the standard familiarity comes into play, I guess.
Yeah, Displacer not a very heavily card used in Legacy or Vintage.
That being said, is currently now being used in Vintage with the Mono White Eldrazi.
What? Mono White Eldrazi?
Yeah. It's just like Eldrazi, Splash White for Talia and Displacer.
Okay. Right. I saw a build of it last week, I think. Somebody was running it in a test matchup.
On the
or
play
something
is retarded. I mean, you go like 2 mana land into like a Thorn of something.
Thorn of Amethyst, yeah.
Then you go turn 2 Talia into Eldrazi, and then you just.
So yeah, actually very powerful spells. In fact, no, turn 1 you can just go like normal land into Black Lotus, get your
I think
Talia.
the deck doesn't play Lotus.
It doesn't play Lotus?
Yeah, it plays the Moxes, it doesn't play Lotus.
Oh right. No. It doesn't play Power 9s. That deck does not run the Power 9. I remember.
It plays Mox.
Mox Pearl,
yeah.
that's it. That's about it. So +1 revealing
Yeah,
Nahiri.
the Nahiri is
Painful.
I think
Nahiri is going to be the mirror breaker here. Because right now they're just going to gum up the board with creatures.
To me, all Chin needs to find is another colorless land, and the game will just be insta-locked.
Yeah. But right now, I think you can just run out the... Ooh,
another declaration
stone. Nice. Gets rid of the...
So I would activate Jace here, try to find like... No, okay, never mind.
No, it's fine. I think that's
you're on the ropes. I would try to find a Joker command, then +1/+1 fight the Displacer. And if he bounces the same thing, the declaration
fizzles.
Yeah. But that's a long shot, I mean.
And that was like, and we did see the 3 cards. It was a land, 2 lands, and
but like this, you're still very far behind. I mean,
that's true. So he's gonna bounce. No, that bounces back to his hand. Yep. And bash in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 of which is going to Nisa.
He should actually block the Reflector Mage.
Yeah. And he's gonna activate.
It's okay.
If you block the Reflector Mage,
I mean, Nisa's dying either way, so save 2 life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he draws a card, discard, still lands, no company.
Lands. All them lands.
Yeah.
No company, man.
both sides, no company.
The game is hard.
So Nahiri hits the battlefield, gonna be ticking up. I don't think Chuna wants to discard any of his cards. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants to find a colorless land or another Displacer or company. I mean, the first company of the game.
Let's see if Gabrielli
can company.
Find... Oh no!
Reflector Mage that he can't cast.
Cannot
because Reflector Mage.
Got bounce. 2 of them got bounced back.
Standard.
He can cast his Sylvan Advocate though, and be able to block.
That will get
but
bounced.
Yeah, it's gonna get bounced. So gonna be a tough game.
Oh no! He can Sylvan Advocate flashback the Dramaga command, kill the Displacer.
Good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah, but then he's already at 8, so if Chinao has a removal, he's dead. If he does that, I mean, but I don't see any better plan. He can't cast that.
He can't cast it off of the of those lands. Yeah, okay, so that's better.
No, can he cast it? I thought he got Reflector Maged.
No, I think the Sylvan Advocate got Reflector Maged.
Oh, okay.
So he can't cast the Sylvan Advocate right now.
So now he should flashback the Jamal command. Yep.
Yeah, so decommand.
Bang.
Pow.
Bang.
So now Junhao on the quest to find again the.
Yeah, but now. I mean, you got the super friends on the field.
A bit hard, yeah.
So the Sylvan
Advocate can't
right?
be cast, but I
mean,
that's what Recruiter
might
can.
as well try. Just try.
Just do it. Nisa gonna tick up. Gonna be a land. This is a battlefield. Junhao not cracking the evolving walls because his deck has no more no more basic lands, which is why when he cast the Nisa just now, just didn't bother looking for it. Although you could shuffle up your deck, but it doesn't really matter. It saves you a bit of time as well. Reflector Mage gonna push back the other Reflector Mage, pow pow, and then both of them gonna go at Jace. Jace is probably going to die. Bye, Jace. Nice knowing ya. Dead. And Nisa, sorry, what's the name? Yeah, Nahiri gonna discard his Silver Advocate. Wow, like a baller.
Interesting.
Finally finds the other colorless land. Unfortunately, it's one turn too late. Got to advise Jinhao maybe run one waste in the deck since he's running so many.
I mean, he's running like
Evolving Wilds,
Battlefield Forges, Yamimaya Coast.
Yeah, I know.
I feel it's enough.
I don't know if your deck heavily revolves around the what's his name, the displacer. Yeah, you should have a way to effectively search out for that land. But who knows?
I mean, in a Naya color deck, I feel the waste. If you draw it in your starting hand, is it really hurts you.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Alright, so Dustwatch Recruiter activation sees a Nisa, that's very nice. Also sees a Jace. But I think you just cast the Nisa here.
Wow, the companies are really naughty today.
Yeah, it is. They're not seeing any companies. It could also be, well,
I feel it's more or less done game. Yeah, Nahiri is definitely going to outie.
Yep.
Get the Ataka, kill
Nisa,
kill whatever, and attack for 8.
Yeah.
And that'll be all.
Yeah, he needs to find a way to get rid of the. He needs to find a way to get rid of the Ataka on the stack, which I think he should just +1. Do not minus 2. +1. No, you +1. Get to draw a card. You might draw into that.
Ojutai command. He has it.
No, Ojutai's command.
Ojutai command. Yeah.
You need the collector company.
Yeah.
You need collector company into some form of.
Maybe he doesn't know. He doesn't know about the Ataka.
Oh, the Ataka package. Yeah. So unfamiliarity of this deck might be.
Yeah, we'll see how just go plus.
No, don't plus. Minus first. Okay.
So finally found it.
Finally, our first collector company of the game. A bit too late though.
It's not needed.
Yeah, gonna see a.
Can even whiff the 5 damage and still win. I think.
Alright, so gets rid of
Yep.
the Nisa, and then swings in for 8. I don't think Gabriele has anything.
Yeah, it's dead. There's no unless short of main board clip wings like a boss. There's no 2 mana spell that does anything.
You never know, man. He should have kept like those 2 mana up so you can crack a clue, and after that clip wings.
How tilt will you be if you get main board clip wings?
Man, Jinhao would be like so pissed, like what the shit?
Probably not in that situation. He had a company backup already. Probably going to find his other displacer.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
with 3 reflector mages on the field.
Yeah, that's not a small. It's really not a very small amount of reflector mages. Okay, so that ends game 1 between Gabriele and Jinhao. They are playing, I think, very similar decks, but Gabriele is not running.
Yeah, Gabriele is playing the more standard version of the Bant Coco,
Yeah.
Playing what used to be like, the Jace, try and get back company value kind of company deck. Jinhao's playing the more displacer centric.
Yeah, trying to, just. If you can't beat them, just stall out the board and make sure that your Nahiri ticks up, incrementally in 3 turns. You can get that, what's his name, Dragonlord Ataka, which actually on the turn that you get him, if you've got Displacer, you can just displace it and it will stay on the board. And if you keep displacing a Dragonlord Ataka, I do not need to remind you.
I don't think you need to keep this. You need to displace it once and the game's over.
Yeah, that's like 10 damage.
Like, bang, 10 damage, bitch. What can do, bitch?
Yeah, very animated here.
Would you like to kill my Ataka or my displacer?
Okay, so
that being said, I saw I wouldn't say it's a tech, but more like a creature choice for Jinhao's kind of deck, the displacer type of company. He should be playing the Sky Spawner.
Sky Spawner, or basically all the creatures with enter battlefield.
No, effects, flying against company decks is generally good.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, the colors token is not irrelevant. Yeah, because
It can block, it can ram.
It can block, it can ram you to a company if you don't have land.
It can ram you to a Taka even.
Yeah, it's also a colorless mana for displacer. So
okay,
it does basically everything the deck wants to against against other company decks and against green white tokens.
No, but what would you take out for the Sky Spawner, man?
That's true. But I mean that's why he's playing the Nahiri Ataka package.
Okay.
So it's like which one
Well, you know who gets
which
which
path
one
you
get
prefer to
first,
go down, yeah.
Alright. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, well, we're not streaming anymore, but this is the SCG game night here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our weekly standard tournament powered by the Power 9 podcast. Well, the tournament's held by Grey Ogre Games. We just broadcast it, or at least for tonight, we're just recording it. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside everyone's favorite Poe.
Solomon Poe.
Hey, and now starting game 2, I believe Gabriele should be on the play. He decides to keep his hand. Both players decide to keep their hand. Starts off with a Lumbering Falls, which is actually a very good card. I feel I should put it into my humans deck because Lumbering Falls is something that people cannot target.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's playing to the slaughter.
Yeah, exactly. So runs out a very early turn 2 Jace, which was
actually very good, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good now in the meta.
How hard for Junhao to deal with until turn 3 where he gets his Reflector Mage, but by then I think it won't matter because the Jace might flip over. And even if it doesn't, draw a card. Even if it doesn't, Jace has gotten Gabriele like 3 cards already. So Lamphold Pacifist here.
Here Gabriel should
just lay a tap land and go.
He should activate Jace first.
Yeah, get more information, see the world, and just passes the turn. Maybe he doesn't want to.
Maybe he doesn't need anything. He knows what he wants. To be fair, he has the land into the collector company, so.
Oh, he's got a collector company?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the game plan is set. Here I would probably drop like a land if he has an extra one. If he doesn't, I'll drop Nisa.
Yeah.
So he does look like he has an extra land.
Got an extra land. Draws for his turn.
I would lay land past the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, did he just drop his?
Yeah, he dropped an untapped land.
So he has no land.
Strange, yeah. So
really
looks for the land of Nisa. Lays the forest. No, he has a prairie stream in hand.
Yeah, but it's tapped, so you can't collect company.
Exactly. So just playing it maybe one turn late.
You can't.
No, you can only look for forest.
Can't find it. The plains, bro.
Basic forest. Not playing matching.
Feels like a misplay to me. I mean,
yeah.
You can lay the forest past the turn, flip your Lamphold, leave your.
And then wait for the attack. Oh well. Let's see. He's just going to pass the turn, activate his Jace and step. Meanwhile, that 3-2 is going to run amok. Unless he wants to trade it off with either his Nisa.
See, now you have to decide whether you want to trade the Lamphold or trade the Nisa. In this case, I'll just trade the Nisa.
Yeah, Nisa is not going to be doing much. I don't think he will be getting the 7 mana anytime soon. But draw a card first. Let's see some information. What is that? Oh, it's an Evolving Wilds. And I believe the Nisa is going to step in the way. No, he just takes the damage. Okay, so Junhao passes the turn.
Looks like his plan is just to Reflector Mage it.
Yeah, I believe he's got a Collector Company in hand. So both players have Collector Company ready to fire. Gabriele draws another land, which is another Lumbering Falls. Also very good. Starts to swing in with both his creatures. Gonna be met with
it's the RNG time. Who can find Reflector Mage?
More Reflector Mages. Or well, big creatures also are fine,
Nah, just at this point in the game, just Reflector Mage.
So
the first guy, if the guy finds 2 Reflector Mages, basically it's GG. I think.
Oh man, but only finds 1 creature
the
in
half
his
width.
Yeah. Still a very good draw.
Respondo,
Rino.
Please, bro, respond. Just do it.
So he's gonna respond probably with his own. No.
Oh, does he want a Dromoka command?
Yeah, he can Dromoka's command.
Sandbagging that company all the way.
+1/+1 and get these two to fight. Yeah, pow pow. Nice. Okay, so keep that collector company in check.
I feel like it was a wasted opportunity
To collect the company.
No, I mean Jin Hao was priced in to block the Nisa with his Reflector Mage either way.
That's true.
Then he could have pumped the Nisa to a 3/3 and use the
His other Reflector Mage in hand just
pump the Jace to use the somebody else to fight the Visionary maybe.
Well, yeah, but at that point it's RNG. So how much do you believe in?
I got it wrong. Yeah.
Because Chun Hao could have just found like 2 Elvish Visionaries. Are like, yeah, that cool.
Nah, I got it wrong. Yeah.
So, Gabriele.
Oh, this is where Jace gets bit.
Yeah,
retarded.
Jace.
If this is the turn, he doesn't leave company up. Something is wrong. Who can pass up the double company, man?
Well, that being said, Gabriele usually
Patience.
plays. Usually. Okay, so Gabriele is. I've been told, like most Italian players, they like to make sure that you don't draw as many cards as they do. They like the value. They like to, sometimes I might call it greedy play, but it's more of like getting value out of your cards, which may not always be the best plays, but Well, I wouldn't really take up. -2 on the Dromoka's command. He's gonna swing in. Probably gonna
What
find
D minus?
on the Dromoka's command. Interesting, huh?
All the plays are
Very
unorthodox.
kind.
He's winning.
Yeah, he's winning.
He's
so
winning.
You cannot doubt that. So let's see. Alright, so another collector company here by Chun Hao. Gonna fire off.
Once again, double Reflector Mage still good.
No shit. But he's gonna see
I see none. Thing.
No, there's the 3/2 guy. What's his name? Matter Reshaper. Probably gonna hit the battlefield and.
To your question of what you could take out, I mean,
Alright,
the Visionary doesn't seem as good as the Sky Spawner at the moment. I mean, the Visionary is there. The Visionary is there as a chump blocker plus
a draw card.
Card.
It's a cycle
for the displace. It's also a displacer target.
Exactly.
That being said, displacing the Sky Spawner also nets you like
1 extra card.
1/1, which is like a card.
Well, it nets you the 1/1 part of the Elvish Visionary, right? But
they
it's
can give mana.
No, but it's 3 mana, dude. Like this is a 2 mana spell which you can run on turn 2. Besides your Silver Advocate, because
I mean, in a deck with
it's got
Silver
3
Advocates,
sets. It's got 12
Yeah.
2/2s. Yeah.
in a deck with Silver Advocates and Dust Watchers. I mean, I think it's fine.
It's a small price.
I
to pay.
don't think it runs 4 Elvish Visionaries anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if it's 2 Elvish Visionaries, I'll probably cut 2 for the
Sky Spawner. Okay.
Yeah. See, now it's like stuck on mana.
Damn.
Because the deck doesn't play Nisa. That's why you can't run
okay.
the waste that you want.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you that type of selection. So he knows that the Dromoka's command is going to be flashback. So what is he going to do here? I think he can give the +1/+1 to Nisa, and then get the Reflector Mage to go and fight the other Nisa. I think that'll be fine. Man, Chun Hao has to think real hard. He's got to, because he knows that the Dromoka's command might be coming up soon. So he's just going to leave it at that. Dromoka's command indeed going to show its face. Get a...
fight, eh?
Oh? Okay. So +1/+1 counter and fight that?
Why didn't he just +1/+1 to Nisa and 2/3 fight the other Nisa?
Then you can get more damage in this way. Yeah? And now, so if you got Displacer, so what happens is that if you got Displacer, then displacing the Nisa would net you 2+1/+1 counters and get your opponent to draw a land which may not always get you that land because he might not be running that many basic
He's
forests.
Playing, I wouldn't play around whiffing my company, but if he whiffs this company, his Jace will die.
That's true.
Because he didn't kill the Nisa for the 1 extra damage.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree. I would have put the +1/+1 counter on the other Nisa.
You are valuing the 1 damage over the chance that you will whiff. You might whiff on Collect Company. I don't whiff a lot, but I have
but
whiffed.
when I do,
I have whiffed.
So
looks like it's not whiffing.
Okay, so wow, Lamphold Pacifist, Displacer. Wow, such an embarrassment of riches here.
GG man, the combo.
Pow! And it's probably gonna fire
I think Chin
back.
should just concede here. He has 9 minutes left to win an extra game.
Man,
should bounce the 3/2 Metal Reshaper, I think.
bounce either the Metal Reshaper. Actually, since this is the end step, right? You bounce the Metal Reshaper. Next turn, you might be able to bounce instead it bounces the Nisa.
Giving Chin a land. Interesting.
Yep. Draws. Which means that the Sylvan Advocate is active next turn.
If he has another colorless land, I think the game is locked. Yeah.
So far, he's got 1 colorless source, which means that he can bounce once. He's got the...
he doesn't, so...
He's got another Lumbering Force in hand, no? Is there another Lumbering Force?
Take up Jace.
Alright, so he'll probably target the Sylvan Advocate here because...
No, Sylvan Advocate is still...
so now it's a 0-3, but the thing is Junhao has Nisa in hand,
so
it's definitely going to become a 4-5 next turn. So right now just keep the power low, make sure that it's a 2-5.
But why? I'm not so sure you're afraid of the Advocate. You have the bounce, and you can always just bounce it.
That's right.
Yeah.
But just in case, So gonna bounce one of his Reflector Mages. Shoots back.
Come into play tap.
Yeah, it comes in play tap.
Bounce
shoots back.
Okay, leaving open to a Dromoka command, but can get in this turn, I guess.
Pow. Does Junhao's deck play a Dromoka's command?
Yeah, in the sideboard.
Okay.
Which I assume he brought it in. Yeah.
Likely. Still no land. But he has a Lamphold Pacifist and a Sylvan Advocate, which I think you should just run out the Sylvan Advocate right now. And pass the turn. Well, so far, I thought he was going to run out the Lamphold Pacifist because every play that we've called so far, Gabriele has done the exact opposite. So
2 mana 4/5 better than 2 mana 3/3.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There must be some method to the madness. So Junhao here, very unfortunate, does not have the land, but I think you just run out the Nisa just to get the extra land. No, he's got an extra land. So now his Silver Advocate is a 2-5 because of the -2/-0 from Jace. This seems a bit tough. I think you run out the... Wow. Alright, so Junhao just decides to scoop. Go to game 3. They have only got like 6 minutes left in the round, which
the game was just won by... It was probably just won by Jace alone, I think. Literally drew him 4 cards.
Yep.
Filtered 4 cards, not draw. Yeah.
But that's still seeing 4 cards. Four
more
relevant cards. More relevant than an extra land. More relevant than Evolving Wilds. More relevant than a Lumbering Force. So yeah, definitely Jace did a lot of work in that round. Or in that game, sorry. Yeah, players have 6 minutes left. There's a lot of... Well, everybody's like walking about. I think all the other tables are done, are they?
For those that are not sure about how the ties work out here, the guy with the higher life will win.
Yeah, so for SCG game night, We tend not to let it go by chance because players tend to just like roll dice.
Take out all them planewalkers, man. Put in all the creatures.
For all them creatures. So yeah, if you're wondering, tonight is the SCG game night here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside everyone's favorite Poe,
Solomon Poe.
And as the players are shuffling out while they are sideboarding, I believe it's my duty to tell you that we also have other streams when we are actually streaming. So this is just a recording. On Tuesday nights, we have the SCG game night, which is the standard tournament. On Wednesday, we have More Than Modern, which is, as the name suggests, it's a modern tournament. And on Wednesday, on Thursday, it's Throwback Thursdays, which is our vintage playtest nights. And sometimes we have tournaments on the weekend. For example, this weekend, we're having the Legacy tournament, weekend of the 26th, if you're wondering. It's our Legacy Championship. Top player gets to win a box of Eternal Masters, which is definitely relevant in Legacy. But since the players already have their fucking Force of Wills and all their other stuff, so I don't know. Winning a box of EMA, maybe not so important to them.
Man, everybody loves a chance to win a free...
Caracas.
A chance to win a foil free Force of Will.
Foil Force of Will. Well, foil Force of Will not so impressive. Foil Caracas also not so impressive. Not so impressive
that
because there's like already
300 plus US.
Alright, that's true, but there's already a copy of foil Force of Will.
That's true.
I think I'm more
How much
excited
is
with
the
like
foil Caracas?
Foil Caracas. I think is 400 USD.
Oh, really?
Somewhere there. I think so. Caracas is about 150, I think.
Value.
No, but the first time foils those are the
higher price,
fetching
ones. Stuff. Yeah.
A foil. No, sneak attack. There's already a foil. So what? Jace Mind Sculptor is already a foil. So what else is there a foil? That's not a foil.
Giant Tortoise.
Hydroblast. Which I think you have a higher chance of getting a foil Hydroblast than let's say a foil Caracas. Yeah. But foil Caracas still seems legit, yeah?
Yeah. Anything that's worth 3 digits is legit in my eyes.
Oh, man.
Oh, the 3 mana pass!
Oh, man.
Is this just a triple company hand? Let's look.
Junhao, come on, man.
I mean, if you have 3 companies and 4 lands, would you mulligan?
No. No, I did. I had 2 companies.
The discipline.
Hey, come on, man. You got to play to win.
The discipline. I was wondering where the tireless trackers went in the... Haven't seen one in a while. And finally
see.
Yeah, and this one is a YOLO tracker, the turn 3 no value tracker.
So Chunhao doesn't seem to have a lot of cards in hand. Well, a lot of guesses.
You better have a collector company in hand, yeah.
Yeah, collector company
I mean,
main
if you go land, nothing, you better have a collector company in hand. Catch up. If he whiffs, I think it's GG.
Oh man, it looks like he got the Reflector Mage. Does he have the Displacer?
I think, yeah, looks like he has a choice of cards.
Alright,
I'll probably pick the one with the best stats.
So I think the 3-2, I believe no, okay. So he just displaces the, reflects.
It'd be interesting to see what his hand was and what he flipped with collector company.
So maybe he's got the displacer in hand already, which means that, can fire it off. Alright, so...
Because Nisa seems to be going for the long game instead of finish the game in 1 minute 42 seconds kind of line, but
but there must be some method to the madness.
I mean, he could lay a Matter Reshaper.
Yeah, that's
opponent could kill it. He could flip a land, lay a land, and flip Nisa and make a 4/4.
Wow, that's calling it. That's really, really, far-flung distant future.
Otherwise, it's gonna take 3 turns to flip it.
So, gonna discard Lamhawk Pacifist here in favor of his land, and bye-bye. Declaration in Stone gets a clue, and Silver Advocate follow up. Let's see. I believe time has been called. Our clock is 1 minute slow. Let's say bye-bye to the clock. They've got like 5 turns to decide who is the winner, and in this case, the winner is the person with the highest life total. This is a way of settling disputes because the league points work in such a way that if you win a game, you get 2 points. If you lose a game, you get 1 point. So there's not a lot of differences. And if there's no such thing as splitting because we don't give out half points here. So either you both take 1 point or one of you gets 3 points. So Junhao here.
He has a displacer in hand, but he shouldn't slam it here.
Yeah, you don't cast it.
I think cracking the clue is wrong. He has a Dromoka command. He should have just commanded and then lay a creature.
Oh, okay, so he decides to kill off the Jace. Probably gonna swing in. Yeah.
Oh, offering the trade. It's like, do you want?
No, it's not a trade. It's not a trade.
It's a trade because
he killed the
Jace.
Jace got no power, man.
That's right, man.
Jace is a stupid 0-2.
Useless.
Jace is a stupid 0-2. Doesn't do anything. Alright, so Gabriele runs out his own Nisa, gets an extra land. In danger of making that Sylvan Advocate a 4-5 probably next turn. Does lay the forest. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything else.
It's so the pacifist.
Junhao takes 2. Untap. Let's see. Does he have the displacer?
Land displacer, baby. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
Alright, so we see part 1, which is a land. Also another colorless land there. So... Oh, there's a planar outburst. Woohoo! Why not? When you are that much life ahead, right?
No, 1 life ahead.
You're 1 life ahead, right? So why not?
I mean, you have to go for a displacer here. The value's too high.
Yep. Displacer! He just passed the turn. He can block. Okay, so what can happen is that you just block, bounce the creature.
I see a tragic arrogance.
Oh man, that is...
I think he should cast it.
You think so?
Yeah, he should lay the land and definitely cast it. But
no, he goes for a Tyler Striker instead.
Because if you let tragic arrogance resolve, you cannot respond by bouncing
a guy. No, you can bounce the guy and then push back whatever you don't want to see.
Then the opponent will just pick the guy then he'll get an extra card because he won't need to sack it.
Correct, that's true.
So it's literally just kill the displacer.
Alright, so 2 Tyler Strikers hit the board. But Junhao has an answer to that. Actually, he has a really big answer. Just gonna push in his Sylvan Advocate.
Yeah, and no good attacks here.
Exactly. If he pushes in his Sylvan Advocate, Junhao will just like bounce the Sylvan Advocate and
bounce, bitch. Bounce.
Yeah, I don't think pushing back the Sylvan Advocate to hand is any good. Just blocks that way.
What was this?
He's going to destroy the entire board with the planar outburst next turn, which means that Junhao effectively wins the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. You got planar outburst in hand. So what do you do with a planar outburst with a
planar outburst into
giant
Sylvan
board?
Advocate?
Yeah, make sure that he doesn't take extra damage from his pain lands.
Attack, free.
Alright, so he's gonna swing in, see what Gabriele does.
Definitely block with the tracker and...
No, he decides to take the damage.
Turn 4, bro!
Watch Babu! Destroys the entire board. He's going to just comfortably sit on top of 4 life and pass the turn. So this is turn 5 right now and the game's gonna be over.
Boom, Leyland, Dragonlord, Kologan. Win the game.
Win the game. Man, I would love to see that. Unfortunately not. He doesn't have red and black.
Yeah, it doesn't have both.
God damn it. God damn. Lays the land and passes the turn. That's the end of the game. The handshake there, but Junhao wins the game. So on the house rules, generally in a tournament you get a tie, but in this case, Junhao wins the game. So thanks for tuning in. This has been the SCG Game Night here at Grey Hole Games, powered by the Power 9 Podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside everyone's favorite Poe,
Solomon Poe.
Round 3 is going to come up soon, so don't go away. Even though this is a recording, I'll just treat it like a stream.
Okay.
Let's just pretend, shall we?
Damn.
Alright, we'll be back.